how's it going? We're taking a little Jeep ride down to one of my favorite barbecue spots in Muscatine. We're going to be checking out Skinny's Barbecue. So let's see what they got going for us.
You on my stream in the background, man.
Hell yeah.
What's up, everybody?
Getting the hook up. Skinny's boys killed it again. So for this video, I didn't necessarily have a quench tube that was long enough or the right size for this prototype that I'm working with. So I ended up making one out of some scrap steel that I had in the shop. Here you can see I can just clean up the edges real quick with a grinder before I weld them up. Now I'm just tacking it up, do a little bead around the bottom of this, and should be good enough for a nice little quench tube. Once the tube is welded around the bottom, I'll show a final product view real quick at the end. So at this part of the video, you're going to see me stick the 14-inch blade into the forge with both burners burning. Once the knife is up to temperature, we're going to pull it out, look down the top of the blade, and see where we need to straighten it at. Just kind of do the last little final touches. Once the blade is straightened, we'll stick it back into the forge and bring it up to a quenching temperature. Once I pull the blade out of the quench, I'll take it over to my bench and I put it in between two pieces of completely flat, square tubing. The blade being as long as it is, I just wanted to clamp it in between two completely flat surfaces while it was finishing the cooling process. We are just pulled up to my buddy Cody's house. We're going to stop into his shop and see what's going on, see if we can't get an update on the 53 build. Let's see what he's got. What's going on, man?
Yeah, bud.
Oh, just stopping by to see what you had going on.
I got different fitting for my bottle. So.
Rigging up some nitrous, huh?
Yeah. What's cool is this new tune I got. I'm telling you. Oh. Yeah. It comes loaded. Bottle and driver status.
So what are you running on this thing?
Well, hey, camera, here. It's got nitrous, NOS, the bottle, the jug, the juice, the shot, the spray. It's got it all. It's hooked up. It's 95 Mustang. You put the camera back over here for me. Just make sure I was in there and get paid. I'm a sponsor. But no, it's 95 Mustang. B-cam, port and polish, got the upper and lower Cobra intake. Doing a 150 shot right now, probably do a 200 this spring. Depending on different gears and shit like that, but run the 410 gear ratio in it.
This thing's looking pretty mean.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
bud.
planning on running it this year or what?
Yeah. Depends if the supervisor lets us. Will right with me.
What are you doing, turkeys?
Yeah, we're gonna take her up to Cordova. Have a good time.
Oh yeah. So this is getting to be quite the little lineup over here. What do you got going on over here?
Had to swallow my soda pop. Well, this is a 302. Pretty healthy little combo we put together for my buddy's 60 or 62 Ford truck. Shit, I don't know, something like that. This is my 4-volt main 60 over motor I'm doing for, this will be turboed. This is going in a 67 GTO build I'm doing. This will be pretty wicked. I'm gonna start out single turbo, see what happens, but it's kind of my baby, you know. Look at that, bud. Like that action? This is actually, to most people, they think it's, you know, a piece of crap because it's rusty, but this actually is a pretty cool piece. This came out of a 74 Bronco. It's got 33,000 miles on it. Still got the old stickers and shit from the factory. This is, I got a 67 or 66 Thunderbird. This will be going into. But, yeah, just cool white rod shit.
So this thing's looking pretty good, man. How's it sound though? Think
Sounds pretty good, man.
we can get a little test?
Yeah, I can
See what it sounds like?
Neutral first.
What's going on with this 53 build? You got an update on that or what?
It's top secret race car stuff, bud.
No. Oh shit.
Yeah, it says right on the door. Didn't know that? Top secret race car stuff.
Well, I guess I didn't know that. Alright guys, so we are at the shop here after hours. We're gonna get a little sneak peek of some stuff. Oh, that's top secret. We'll see that in another video. So what you got going on here with this skeleton, basically?
So this is 68 Chevelle. Personally, I'm tired of doing Chevelles. I'd rather do a Mopar, a Ford, or just something besides these belly button cars. Everybody's got one. But yeah, it's a full build, full floor and trunk. I mean, it'll be a $100,000 car when it's done. Either gonna run a 502 or a 572 big block in. So the TV shows and all that shit you watch, this is actually how it happens. And it's not cheap, you know. People think you can build these cars for 20, 30 grand, you can't. I mean, that's a drivetrain. And let alone with this, I mean, this is pretty extreme, but
So how long are you thinking it's gonna take you to do this car?
probably a year,
No.
year and a half, you know. I'm not gonna rush it to make a certain date for a car show. I mean, there's a lot of work, man.
Yeah.
So, damn, bud.
Oh yeah. Thing's looking pretty sweet. Let's can we get a shot of that dash?
Hell yeah, yeah. Let me get the door for you, 'cause I know you're a fancy bride.
Damn. That thing's looking pretty fucking sweet.
Check that out. I'll show you real quick. So I shaved all the bullshit off of it, but so this is actually I did a root beer candy for the glove box and all that shit. It's got some dust on it, but yeah, it's the Flakes House of Color.
Frame looks pretty good too. Turned out pretty slick.
Yeah, a little patchwork here and there, but what to expect for an old frame.
So what kind of material did you use on the frame?
I just used the high-tech rubberized undercoating.
Hell yeah, man, this thing's looking pretty damn good. Is there any way that once you get this thing all done, that we could get like a list of materials and stuff that you use for the build? See if we can't get a list built up for the description.
So at the end of this build, I'm going to show you guys exactly how I did it, because a lot of people get intimidated with your rat rods and how to do what, use what. So I'm going to show you exactly what I did with what vehicle, the parts I used. And to be honest with you, it's kind of use your imagination, but basically it comes down to time, effort, and what you want to do with the vehicle. I personally like a rat rod that I can get in and drive down a couple hours away and get a burger, some beers. And so yeah, I'll definitely get as much info and receipts and all that bullshit so you guys can kind of see how I did shit, what paint I used, and if there's any people that have questions about how I did like the carb swap and what I used for this and blah blah blah, let me know, or email you, or however this video shit works for.
Alright guys, well you heard it from the man himself. We'll get you guys a list put together and put it in the link in the description. If you guys want to get a hold of this guy, get on his page on Instagram. It is Cody's Paint Shop. Go ahead and check him out, give him a follow, give him some likes. Alright guys, if you like what you guys are seeing, you can always go and follow my page on Instagram at Colton Reed Designs. And then as always, subscribe, like, and comment to the videos on Hellbilly Hippie Vlogs. Thank you guys. Peace.